Hi, and welcome to the Never Cast Off podcast. It has been too long, at least from my perspective, and I'm sure for yours, but surprise! Okay, we're doing a podcast.
And it's August 21st. It's a Friday night.
It's only till midnight, and you know what happens tomorrow?
What's only till midnight?
That it's the 21st.
Oh.
Tomorrow's the fall equinox.
Oh, is
so everywhere in the world, it's 12 hours of light and 12 hours of night.
No way.
That's what the equinox is. So the spring and then
a history lesson.
1 day, well, 2 days a year for everybody in the world, 12 hours. So anyways, my name is Debbie.
No.
I am known as Deb's Destiny on Instagram and Ravelry. And this is Sheila.
We are always on Ravelry and Instagram. Hello, everybody. And thank you for joining us for what we've been doing for the last, I don't even know how many months. 2 months, 3 months? I don't know.
Yeah. It's been a while.
We don't know.
You know what? It was before Blake's. So probably a month and a half.
Yeah, Debbie did her first vending in some hot-ass weather here. For 3 days, we just stood there and you were sweating. You didn't even have to do nothing.
Help me, I'm melting was the story. But no, the good news is you just drink more water, good to go.
Yeah. And then you had to run to the porta potty.
But it was so hot, it didn't matter. You sweat it all out.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then, actually, it was kind of a cool having it as a first show. So Ann Arbor wasn't my first show. So we're going to be doing Ann Arbor in a couple weeks. What is it, 5 weeks?
Exciting.
I don't know. So
this is the production assistant because Lord knows she's got to look out the window behind. We're in my sewing plant catch-all. You have that room where you open the door and you just throw it in there. We're in that room.
Yeah, that's kind of like my house.
Yeah, we're kind of in there because, stuff's all over. What are you trying to do, girl?
So I went to meet up with Benita last Saturday.
You went to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I did. It was far.
It was far?
Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know. We don't
the Fiber Pusher, and she's on Ravelry and Instagram, too. That's who she met up with. Because they went to go to a farm?
We went to a farm, but before that we went to a local yarn store. If you're ever in Fort Wayne, Indiana, you definitely want to look up Simply Socks.
Simply Socks, that's the name of the store?
Yeah, they're online too. So they have their own yarn line, but it's 3,500 square feet. Row after row after row after row.
Is it all sock yarn?
After row after row. It's mostly sock yarn. Not all. Probably 90% or...
What brands?
Everything.
Every brand?
Hard to find. Miss Babs was there. Then
some indie dyers and stuff.
A lot of indie dyers. What was that one that you like?
Oh, Hedgehog.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah. Usually go to Sarnia and buy Hedgehog.
They just... And... Yeah, so like 5-foot rows. They must have had 6 or 7 rows of them. My pictures are up on Instagram of the store on the inside. And Benita and Sandy, hi! So then we got to go to a farm. It was so cool. You know, it's cool going to a farm, but when you go with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about, it's even cooler. And then because Benita had the relationship already going with the farm, when she was explaining stuff to there was Benita with her phone, and she goes, "You know this is going to be on the podcast." I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Yeah, that's
of course it is. You're Benita. You do podcasts. Why else would you? Yeah. Anyways, so so. That was
I'm excited.
Really,
I got
really
some
cool.
Lincoln.
Yeah, so
I think I'm gonna wash mine this weekend and then take it to Stonehenge next month. You got some right there.
Yeah, okay, so this is the thank you for showing.
That's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really white too.
I kind of felted it a little bit.
What'd you use to clean?
Well, I mean, I soaked it, but then when I took it from cold water to hot water, and then I was just a little
No, but what do you use to clean it? The
power scour.
Power scour?
Yeah. I do like 2 or 3 washes.
This is really white.
Yeah.
And it's super, super soft.
It actually has still a lot of dirt in it.
Invisible to the naked eye.
No, well, I see it.
Do you?
It's actually going to be lighter than that when it's done up at Stonehenge.
Wow. It's pretty though.
Lincoln, this was really, really cool. I said, well, is it medium or fine? Well, and they're like, it's long hair. And I'm like, okay, I think that, okay.
It's got a lot of crimp on it too.
It does. It's, actually, these are more locks than crimp. There's 2 different types. If it's crimp, it's just because I did a weird job of washing it. But I've been trying to do a marathon with washing fleeces.
How's that going?
Well, they're not done yet. I figured I have like,
nice though.
I think I have like 15 bags in my kitchen.
A fleece?
30 fleeces.
Yep, you said it out loud.
You're in my kitchen. Yeah, I don't have anywhere else to put it. Can't put it outside. I don't have my shed. You can actually, yeah, it's not.
All mine are in the basement.
We don't have a basement,
Which
no garage.
I need to wash and start getting them ready.
Yeah.
Packaging to go.
So I'm trying to get some ready for you for when you go.
Yep.
So I ended up, you ended up getting 2 fleeces.
Yep, I did.
I ended up getting 4 baby fleeces. So I just like the baby, it's softer.
The lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I just went in a different direction. But I think Sandy picked out the one that she was showing that I showed you the video of.
Yeah.
I thought I brought my cell phone over here.
You did. It's on the shelf. We're so discombobulated.
We don't have a plan for this podcast, so it's going to look like it.
It's going to look like we have a plan?
It's going to look like we have no plan.
We have no plan.
Optimize your PC. That's what it said, in case you heard the ding. Oops.
Optimize. That's nice, though, that you can actually go to the farm, support them, and take a lot of fleeces off of their hands.
Yeah, it was really, really pretty cool. Did I? Okay, this is a 5-minute video. Should I take up everybody's time by... Wait, no. You know what? I have to try and see if I can remind me to show you. I'm going to try and cut it in. I'm not sure it's going to work. But she actually goes through the fleece that she had and explains a whole bunch of wonderful things. And when I sent you the text, it didn't send the 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just a little bit.
Yeah, so...
Like 30 seconds or something.
That's all it would send. So there's more to it than that.
So we'll get into the yarn. Right? Right.
Sure.
Okay, get into the yarn.
Oh, the yarn that I bought at the yarn store. Okay, so when I go to different places, I try and buy something that I won't necessarily find here.
I do too.
So I found Miniville Wool Projects. So this is the name of it. And then I ended up getting 2.
Wow. That red is like blood red. It's not an orange on your computer. Look how it's orange. It's like a blood
orange.
red.
Yeah, it's very, very red. And then right here is a little bit of... No, it's still not doing it. When this is going to throw off some of the colors. Sorry, but it's what
Take
we
your
got.
word for it. It's red, red, red.
And then this is the stuff on it. I don't like doing socks. I just, it's not fun for me. So I like to do shawls. So, and mini capes and sweaters. occasionally sweaters, not all the time. And then they had a good sale. So I picked up these 3.
Those are beautiful.
And it's pretty close to the color it's showing for the blues. So it's a blue variegated a little bit, and then this one goes into a blue and a green. And this one has the blue, the green, and then a wine color to it. So I'll fade it somehow, but I don't know how yet. And that's okay. I can live with that answer. And then there was these. These are brilliant orange. And
yeah, those are pretty.
Yeah, so these were cheap, so I got these. And yeah, so what are your new yarns?
She brought back a skein of yarn from Benita, and thank you so much. And I don't know where it is right now, but it's the same brand, Millville, but it's a bluish color.
Is it this one?
Nope. It's not.
Prettier one.
Yeah, it's in one of my project bags in my living room on the back of the couch, because that's where you come in, and on the back of the couch you see all the project bags. So that's where it is.
Because every time, wherever you sit, that's where you need your project bag, right?
Yeah, a project bag there, and a project bag there, and a project bag everywhere. But as far as new yarn purchases, I would say not at this time. I don't think so. I don't know. We kind of like doing this podcast off the seat of our pants, and I don't know if I got any.
Yeah, she's like, if nobody comes, you want to do a podcast? I'm like, I'll bring my computer.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything new.
That was like 3 hours ago. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have anything new. Oh, that's a lie.
She's lying to us, ladies.
I did. Here you go, because you're closer. At Blake's, there was a trailer, a mobile yarn trailer called Labor of Love. That's just because I seen the bag right here. And never heard of this brand, and this is Tencel. It's 100% Tencel, and it's hand-dyed vegan yarn.
This is really, it's pretty close to what you're seeing on the...
Yeah. It almost reminds me of like a soft plastic feeling.
Yeah. It's got a couple spots of plain, but then just enough color to be, it'll be a very delicate shawl.
Yeah. But I bought it at the Labor of Love truck. And I thought this was pretty interesting. I mean, she had other brands on there, but they were all the commercial brands, which, like Debbie said, you can basically buy those anywhere. So try to purchase something that I can't buy where I live or at the local yarn stores. Do you have any knitting to show?
Yeah.
You do? You do?
Well, not knitting projects. I left that in the living room.
Did you? Okay, we're gonna go to...
This is a finished objects.
There you go, we forgot. What do we call those? Escapees.
Something like that.
We already forgot.
So, we did. We'll have to watch the other show. So, I like to wear it like this. I wore a different one of this one to work today, and I had 2 or 3 people ask me if I sold them. So I wear it like this. And this one is the Harrison collection. It's my first pattern that I ever worked on. And what's unique about this one and why I worked on this one is, and the color is showing as pastel. It is not pastel. It's kind of, there we go. It's a little bit brighter than that. This is my own yarn. I dyed this yarn. So at Ann Arbor, the Fiber Expo, you're going to be able to purchase this.
So at Blake's, I did her a test knit. I knitted her pattern Flaming Embers out of her colorway called Superior Sunset.
Yep.
First day, she sold out all over the yarn on that color. Amazing.
Well,
so I'm like, okay, you need to get more. We'll take it to Ann Arbor. But then she did a sample out of that, and it's just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. So Yeah.
Why you say it like that for?
Well, you know what happened, and I just don't want to get into that on the podcast.
No problem.
So I'm working on getting some more of the yarn to show, and I'm going to have a lot more yarn at the Fiber Expo.
Yep, in Ann Arbor.
A lot more yarn.
So I can show you what I'm working on. Right now I'm working on this Dyer Maker hat, and this is Fair Isle. If you like Fair Isle, this is cute. And I figure, you know what, I need one. So I'm using Stonehenge, and it's just the Crazy Mill ends and the white. The Crazy Mill ends has colors running on it. So here it is, almost done now. I'm posted a couple pictures on Instagram.
That's really pretty.
I don't know if you can see the word maker yet. I really got to open that up.
I don't know. Can you guys see this?
I'm going to have to open it up. I'm blocking this hat to make it.
I see it very easy.
Because when I go to Ann Arbor, if it's cold, and I've already tried this on, I don't know if I'm going to give this one away yet. I got somebody in mind. But I'm going to open this one up. But this hat pattern is so fast. It's so easy. It's well written. So all you makers out there, it's on Ravelry. Get the pattern. It's really, really nice. And then I got another Fair Isle project going too. Must be the month of Fair Isle. I'm doing the Immortalist by Caitlin Hunter.
That's pretty.
It's a cow. And I have this in my yarn stop. The yarn stop, if you're ever in Clawson, Michigan, go say hi to Sam. He's the store owner.
Tell him we sent you.
Yes. And for this cowl, I'm using a lot of Knit Picks palette because I have a lot of it left, as you can tell. I'm not using the colors that they say to use on here. Not really my colors, so I'm doing my own version and swapping them out. But as of right now, this is about, let me pull this, it's coming. You can see kind of like right there so far on the cowl. See the pattern coming through.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, this will be really nice. I mean, Knit Picks palette, it's a nice yarn. It's not soft as the other stuff. But I mean, for the color work, it does. Knit Picks palette does really nice.
They do a good job with that.
Yeah, with the color, with the color work.
They have a lot of different colors to choose from. For
Yeah.
that too.
Whoops. So I like this little baggy thing. I can stick it all in there, and then I know it's all the Fair Isle stuff. Oh, look! I bought a sheet patch.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I got to put it on something. Okay, there it goes on the floor.
Yarn
it's a good
down!
thing.
Yarn down!
It's a good thing it's zipped up.
Yeah.
Those are the only things I'm working on. Besides being at the festival, I think I made like 4 or 5 dish rags while I was sweating my butt off. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I got one done item, and I think that's all I got. You want me to go with this one?
Yeah.
So I joined Post Stitch for 90 days, and it's a nice subscription thing, and they have a Ravelry group too. So I joined where you get a notion, a pattern, and a skein of yarn. This was in one of the months that I got, and it was the Waterton by Amy Alexander, and it's a cowl. This is not the yarn that came with it, but I use this yarn here. And the colorway is Poetic, Noble,
Land,
Mermaid. Triple twisted fingering, 490 yards, 100% superwash merino. And the pattern was really easy. It's written very well. This is blocked.
Wow.
So basically,
Is that the one that...
this is the Waterton. Is this the right way?
Where'd you get the yarn from?
The yarn, I'm not sure where I got it from, but I thought, you know what, it would look good if it had variations on it. So this is it right here, and it's called the Waterton. And soon I'll have a hat off the needles because if I don't wear that one to Ann Arbor, I'm going to make me another one. But this is kind of cute. And I used up every piece of yarn except 2 yards. Thank goodness, because I always save a little bit for just in case there's a rip or a snag. You know, you never know, you got to do repair.
Yeah.
And then I just blocked it out to open it up so you can see the lace and stuff. But this was a really nice pattern. I mean, I would make another one of those. I would. And the yarn was really nice to work with too. Can't complain. And when I washed it, a lot of those, it's got a lot of colors in it, nothing in the pot.
Oh, wow.
Nothing.
That's good.
It ran absolutely clear. Which was really nice. Because there is a lot of colors on there. There's like a hot pink, a green, a black. I mean, there's a lot of colors in there. It's just a big melody of stuff. But I'm good with it. It all worked out well. And I think that's about all I've been working on that I have available that I can see. Because holy smoly. I'm sure I got like 7 more project bags full of stuff, but...
Ooh, 5's your limit.
I know. And then Jerry said to me the other day, he's like, why do you keep starting new things when you can't finish what you got going? I just started laughing, and he's like, are you mad? And I'm like, no, that's just funny that you notice. Because his comment was, why do you keep starting projects when you can't finish?
You know, Mike doesn't even notice.
I thought it was so funny. I'm just like, really? You notice? Oh, and then I've been spinning too because I got back that llama and alpaca that Debbie brought back from Stonehenge. What was it, 4 pounds?
No, I took 2.
She took 2 and they shipped back. So it's 4 pounds of llama and alpaca. Boy, that stuff spins like butter.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it in singles, just like I did the fin, because I want to make a sweater. I'm going to do a single sweater. Single ply sweater. Yeah. That wind is really kicking up here. We're in Michigan, by the way. It is like a really, really windy day.
And then I looked at the forecast. So tomorrow's the fall equinox. So today it is just muggy and 85 out. So as soon as tonight goes by, there's going to be a cold front that passes through.
Okay.
It's fall.
Yeah.
Next week it's fall.
Good. And all the people that were affected by the hurricane, our prayers are with you too. For all that water damage and the flooding I've been watching on the news. Just horrendous.
It's terrible.
Like 6, 7, 8 feet, rivers crusting, and oh my goodness, it's just scary.
Yeah.
Absolutely scary.
Last Friday when we were at our Friday knit night, they were talking we had the news running for
that was pre the hurricane. Because it hasn't hit yet. Remember, they were all standing there going, it's about 150 miles away.
And it was pushing the water upstream instead of the water flowing downstream. It was pushing it up the stream, causing even more flooding.
Yeah, it was just totally weird.
So in case you guys were wondering what the heck I'm doing with these, I ended up getting a shipment in of yarn to dye for Ann Arbor. So I am, it's sent like this, and it's easier for me to deal with if I have it like this. So I put it like that.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Totally understandable.
Then there's not enough. Yeah, there's just some prepping that I do on it before I start dyeing, and I want to start dyeing on it tomorrow.
Yeah, gotta let it soak.
So.
And if you can make it to Ann Arbor at the Fiber Expo at the end of October, leave a comment below and we'll look for you.
Yes.
Please leave a comment. And we don't know where we will be in there, but leave a comment if you can come or you're going to be there. We would love to say hi, meet you.
We will be there the whole weekend. We are vending. So both of us are going to be there both days the whole time. So definitely stop by. It's going to be under Never Cast Off and Thank God for Bags. So It's under both the names of the companies or
Right.
whatever. So, yeah, just look us up, and then we would love to meet you.
Yeah, leave a comment below, because I know I met a few people at Blake's.
Yeah.
What's his name? Cuddles Fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she came to say hi, and I know some people the first day when my sister were there, came by, because I was at home painting my bathroom. So.
Oh yeah.
But.
And I some of the people from my knitting groups stopped by and found me, so it was kind of cool for the spinning or.
Yeah.
Spinning.
So we're expanding our horizons. Debbie's joined a spinning group. I'm joining the Weavers Guild next month.
I'm glad I could help you out with that.
Yeah, oh, such the rabbit holes.
Oh my gosh.
It's like you might as well call me Alice. You know, like Alice in Wonderland, go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know how it is. You can't just do one thing. You got to do 20 things and then commit to 3 more things.
Yeah. When I ended up getting a loom probably 2 years ago, and it took me basically 2 years to figure out, you know what, I don't like it.
You know who wants to do that loom? My mom.
So
she wants to learn how to weave.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just don't have the space right now, and I'd rather have the space. And at some time in the future, if I choose to change my mind, I can. And I will get something or make sure that it works for me at that time. But right now, it doesn't work for me, so.
I hear you on that. Yeah. I hear you on that. So typically, we try to do a bi-weekly podcast, but that doesn't happen too much. But we have done, what do they call them? Where we go into Google Hangouts and do chats. We've done that, 2, 3 times?
Been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We were going to try and do it this year, but
if there's any interest in that, let us know. Put something below in YouTube, and we'll try to get something together so we can talk and share and find out what everybody else is doing. If not just for an hour, on the weekends or something, just to find out what's going on with everybody else instead of us always doing the talking.
It doesn't have to be all about us. It can be about you guys.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just leave a comment below. That would really help. But I think that's all I got is.
Oh well, we didn't have anything when we started. We're like, yeah, let's just jump back in.
I have my maker hat. But yeah, this hat's going to be amazing. I should probably start the decreases. I'm sitting here running, talking, and not necessarily paying attention to doing the decreases because, yeah, see, put on here, the decreases should be coming up to the crown.
You need to work on.
Yeah, the decreases.
That means I highly suggest to work on the decreases.
That means I got to read the pattern, and that's not my most favorite thing to do. It's just not. It's just not my most favorite thing to do.
Okay, so we have I'm gonna have some yarn. Okay, I'm sorry. I am exhausted.
Her whole lap is just skeins and skeins of yarn.
Oh my gosh.
It's very soft though.
Yeah.
Very soft.
Yeah. That's why it's my favorite.
It is very soft. But we appreciate you watching. If you want, you can subscribe on YouTube. If you want to find us, we got links on YouTube for Instagram and the Etsy stores and the Ravelry group, which I can honestly say I really haven't been on Ravelry that much. I'm trying to not be on social media too much. It just, with being in front of a computer 8 hours a day with one monitor for each eyeball, and then coming home, it's like computer, tablet, telephone. It's just like, it's just like, oh my God, this is just sucking up my life. Even though that's how you reach other people and talk to other people and make friends, and But it's just like, holy smoly, it's just like after a while, it's like interaction, personal interaction, you know, it's my preferred.
Yeah.
I guess.
I haven't been on Ravelry as much since school started. And since I started, so I'm going to school full time now, and I finally am taking classes actually on social work. So it's well, I mean, I took 2 in the summer, but it's really cool. So I'm going to school full time. I have a part-time job. It's actually
you bringing home the bacon?
Yeah, I got some bacon. I brought home bacon. And
bringing home the bacon.
So
or the eggs. I got eggs.
You got eggs. Mm-hmm. So I have a part-time job, and then I'm also trying to get ready for the
Ann Arbor
Fiber Festival.
Ann Arbor.
Yeah, so I'm starting a business.
Like, you don't have enough to do. You just want to do more.
I don't know.
She's a glutton for punishment.
I am.
That's all right. It's the way it goes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, our goal was 30 minutes. We have met and exceeded our goal. Well, we miss you guys and hope everybody's doing well, and hope to see you in Ann Arbor.
Bye.
So,
leave a comment below.
Yep.